Ahoy Mateys, we made it. We're live. I'm Gitchegumi.
Oh, I'm Christy May.
Miss J. What is my name?
What's my name? Intern Ryan with you.
And I am Gandalf.
We got Gandalf over there poking his head over the table.
Gandalf.
Once again.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you, yeah.
Can you hear you?
And we are Wine with the
I cannot
Wifey.
hear me.
Welcome to the show. How is everybody
We're
doing?
unboxing. Then one.
What's that?
Well, I'm
do
sober.
It was a good day in the hospital today. I got to see a patient that I saw a couple days ago. He wasn't one of my follow-ups, but the dietitian I've been with this week, it was her follow-up, but I had seen him a couple days ago, so I got to see her follow-up with him. And a couple days ago, he was not doing so well. Wasn't eating very, down, sad. And I talked to the patient, and I was like, nutrition is so important for your recovery. I said it to him 3 times. I was like, a little bit more. I really want you to get well and better. And today he was in so much better mood, and he was wanting to eat, and he was like, I want to live, I want to fight. I was so happy to hear that. And I was like, hopefully what I said to him a couple days ago.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to make the blanket assumption that is absolutely what pushed him up and over.
Yeah.
sounds like it.
So that was good.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's crack into some wine here. Oh, what was that behind the wine? That was hiding there. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Like the whole point of the
unboxing this.
Get this man the Oscar. Oh.
Say when.
Run.
His glass is hiding behind the box, so it looks like he's just pouring it into. It looks like he's just pouring it into oblivion.
Is that good, huh?
Oh yeah, that's
Our
fine.
alcoholic friends are like, oh, he's wasting it.
Yeah, so this week I was working with, I think who I was with earlier in the week. The last part of the week I was talking to the oncology.
Oh, that's cool. How'd you like that?
I liked it a lot, actually. I mean, there's definitely some bad parts to it,
Mhm. Yeah, it's a little different than probably well, I don't know. You probably get a lot of medical, surgical people in there too.
yeah.
It's really important for oncology patients to have good, nutrition. Especially because, they are either recovering from a surgery or
They're
in
about to go
treatment.
into-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, they need so much nutrition. And some of them have had surgeries that, require special nutrition. And
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep.
Yep.
The only thing I hate is whenever you get patients that don't like a bunch of things, and it's really hard to try and get them to eat something because they're like, no, I don't like Easter and sugar, I don't like ice cream, I don't like pudding, and I'm like, that's all of our supplements. What the heck am I gonna
Shut up and eat. You're a grown-ass man and woman.
All right, so
Okay.
speaking of eating, we're drinking tonight the Lulo Grüne Veltliner 2019 Fresh, Bright, Fruity, White. I like that. Fresh,
Yeah, right.
bright, fruity, white.
Yeah, fresh, right, fruity, white.
Fresh, white, fruity, bright. I missed it up. But, oh. Pale greenish.
I guess I won't participate.
Pale greenish tinged, lemon yellow to the eye. It's greenish tinged, huh? I could see
Yeah,
that.
it's a little bit.
Medium body. Nose of white pepper wrapped in fresh peas and green beans.
Green beans.
Lemon lime with a touch of grapefruit and nectarine. tastes as it smells. Bracing acidity, peas, green beans,
Keep that.
white
Put this
pepper,
up your nose and see
lime,
how it tastes.
zest,
Tastes as it
and
smells.
nectarine skin.
I am keeping that forever.
Good on all fronts, especially structure, extraction, and length of flavors.
Can we clip that and save
What?
it? Can we make that a clip that we
You
say?
can clip anything.
Tastes as it smells. Thanks, genius. Yes, of course
Yeah.
you can. You know, you can save anything. No shit.
Are you saying you want to make that a short?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to read my drink now.
Figure something out.
Carbonated water. Caramel color. Phosphoric acid. Aspartame.
I thought you were gonna stop right at carbonated water.
Is it aspartame or is it aspartame?
It's actually aspartame.
Okay. Because I've heard both, but I used to always say aspartame,
So
or I used to always say aspartame, and then people started saying aspartame, and I was like, that sounds more sciencey.
So I think aspartame is in the old, actual like diet
Yeah, and like
drinks,
old
and this is
Diet
the
Pepsi.
new, not so.
That
painful
is
for
the
body
bacteria
aspartame.
poop.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Whatever.
Yeah, I remember learning about that in
Non-nutrient
my
sugar.
police academy.
It just makes you go poop.
You did what now?
You walked right into that one.
Well, I thought we learned about that at dinner.
Potassium
I learned
benzoate to
about it
protect
like
taste.
in
Oh,
2010.
you just
Natural
told me about
flavors.
it at dinner.
Potassium citrate.
Who about what about this?
Aspartame.
Aspartame is
Aspartame potassium. Oh, caffeine. This thing does
bacteria
have caffeine.
poop. That's how they make it. It's like waste product from bacteria.
What the fuck are phenyl?
They're like beans.
Phenylketonuria.
Phenols, you know. You know, phenols, interestingly enough, in India,
Phenylalanine.
it's so common to be
Thanks, Ben.
Vegetarian?
You
Infidel-
said it exactly right.
infidelity is so common.
Oh, I
that-
thought you were going to say it's so common to be an infidel. I'm like, what?
Infidelity is so common
Phenylalanine.
that, like, mistresses will have
Phenylalanine.
a bowl of fennel seeds next to the door.
That would be
And when
so
the
dumb.
husband
It's
walks out, he
phenylalanine,
puts it in
you
his
stupid
mouth, and
asshole.
it's supposed to like take away all the smell
Thanks.
of her cooking before she gets home.
Tastes like it smells.
Tastes
keep
like
that.
it smells.
Anytime we get hit with a horse shit situation at work, be like, well, probably tastes like it
Well,
smells.
it's taste as it smells.
Fine, tastes as it
But
smells.
it makes it sound more sophisticated.
Dude, that's the idea. Class up, you know, instead of just bitching about things that suck, which is all the time. Just like, smell, this tastes as it smells.
Yeah, I like it. I fully endorse it. Stamp of approval.
Fuck yes, dude. Because you know what? It probably tastes like horse shit because it smells like horse shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or it smells like horse shit because it tastes like horse shit.
By the power of the transitive property, both are correct.
I had to double check my knowledge of phenylalanine. For alanine's like
I like that you looked at that chemical like structure and instantly were like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I got it.
No, she's just when she was doing her undergrad, she was writing all these chemical like structure chains, and I was like, what the? Gross. I didn't even take the class.
I took chemistry in high school, and it turned me off from wanting to be a veterinarian. Because, well, so the normal chemistry teacher was pregnant, so she spent the entire year on maternity leave. So we had substitutes every day. I think we've had probably about 2 weeks of the school year that she was actually there, that our actual teacher was there. The rest of the time was all substitutes. So I had no clue what was going on ever, because either we were watching movies or they were like making big fireballs and not really teaching us anything. So,
Did you find your chemistry teacher after, postpartum and be like, I had dreams. You crushed them.
no. I wasn't as jaded back then. You can ask
I find
Gandalf.
that hard to believe.
Actually, I might have been. I don't know.
You didn't.
That was a rousing defense.
Yeah. You jaded as fuck, yeah.
You were jaded and more vindictive.
I could see that.
More
Case
vindictive.
rest, Your Honor.
I could totally
Yeah,
see that.
more
I mean,
vindictive.
you would beat
Now you're
people
more
up.
chill. You're like, whatever. But
I
back then in
suppose,
junior
yeah, I
high,
would hit people.
yeah, you
You'd
got super
like
mad at me
bully
once
people, you
because
mean
I knew
beat
that
them
you
to a
could press
pulp.
2 buttons on the car to like lock the doors. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got super upset because we both of our parents had Lincolns, and if you hit like the 7-8 and then the 9-0 button, that's just a standard universal way to lock the doors. And you're like, don't do that. I was like, oh, it's just locking the doors. It's like, yeah, but I don't want my parents to know that you know how to do it. I was like, it's a standard thing in every car. And then you grabbed and when I tried to do it, you grabbed my hand with such force that I got upset and I left. I was like, why did my friend just do this to me? Why does my hand hurt?
Well,
I was a bitch and you were an asshole. Was basically what it was back then.
I have no defense. I was also an idiot. I mean, I did light my hand on fire.
It was?
I built a full-sized ramp before I even knew how to
Oh,
go
yeah.
off of any kind of ramp.
Cool.
You did.
Is this before or after you set yourself on fire?
Well, after a few years after,
Wait, how did you set yourself on fire?
I set my hand on fire.
Oh, that's better.
We were learning how to make
We
napalm.
talked about that a week or two ago.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
Second.
But Gandalf and I were at my house alone.
Oh, good.
I think we were at the ripe old age of 11.
Were we alone, or was this the same time that you dropped something and you went, fuck, and then you heard from the other door, Matthew?
No, that was a different day. But that was I was making my famous chocolate banana milkshake.
And you forgot to put the top on or something.
No, I went to pour it into the cup and it all came out in a chunk onto the counter. And I didn't just say, fuck. I said, fucking goddamn piece of shit, cocksucker motherfucker. And then my mom was down the hall and went, Matthew! Or Gitchegumi. And I said, sorry. Yeah, getting in trouble at the ripe old age of whatever, however.
11.
Anyway, so we were learning how to make napalm, and in the process of doing so, we decided that it was cool that hairspray was flammable. So we found some of my mom's hairspray, and you know how you do with the lighter, and you spray and you make the flamethrower. Well, in doing that, I got a little bit on my hand, and so when we let go of the flame, I saw the flame and it burned out and it didn't hurt. And I was like, oh, that was cool. So I sprayed my hand all over. And I was like, Gandalf, watch this. And then it lit it, and it was on fire. And I was like, that's so cool. And then I was like, yeah! Because it started to hurt slightly, and I maybe overreacted a tinge. Because I was 11, and that's what 11-year-olds do. But
Also, we were playing with the hairspray because we were literally creating fire trails on his wooden.
we were moments from burning the house
railing.
down.
Yeah, we would just like we would put it like right up next to the wood and just go like lines of coke, but you know,
The hairspray.
And then we light it on fire, and then it would be like, it's fine, it's not gonna catch the wood won't catch on fire. Logic.
If you put a burning agent on wood and then light it, of course the wood won't catch.
No, because the burning agent is what's on fire, not the wood. Come on.
You know, the next time Gitchegumi does something that's mildly irritating, I want you to remember.
Oh, I remember every time.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I get.
Just remember.
It's like holding a
that
mirror.
You tried to burn yourself and your house down on the
It's like having a mirror held to my face. That's why it's so irritating. Like,
I didn't ever
it's
do
what-
anything like this. No. The worst thing I did was I was 13 and I got really pissed off at my mom and I called her a bitch.
Well, next time Gitchegumi has an attitude.
Remember that.
Although you did
Oh,
it,
you know,
did it
and the
once.
reason why I did it was because my mom smacked me.
Oh, okay. Well,
It was because I was telling her what to do about my dad. I was telling her she needed to leave him, and I was like on her about that and
and
whatever.
it
blah,
was
blah, blah.
the '80s. I mean, it was a different.
It was the 90s when I was 13.
This is the '90s. It was a different. It was still. It was still a different philosophy of child rearing. You just
Stabbing him in the eye.
You're just wiping his cheek. Did he get bigger?
Come here again,
He hasn't noticed yet. I think if you have the Video Ninja, I have OBS sending a virtual
I'm
camera
gonna
to
go
Video
look
Ninja.
here because I can't handle.
Okay. I had so if you look at that one,
Just let him be the
it
neighborhood
won't be
problem.
delayed.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to
Well, I
say.
worry about the kids on the other side because they killed a dog last
Yeah,
year.
the teenagers.
Oh my God.
The teenagers were walking through someone's backyard, and a puppy was barking at them, and they hit it with a 2x4.
Oh
Come on,
my God,
inside.
bro! I'm telling you, I'll shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if this goes out on the internet.
Well, it was
John Wick.
They
someone
didn't
for my
find
fucking dog.
they heard the dog barking, and then it wasn't barking, and by the time they got out there, the kids were gone. They put it on Facebook like, "Hey, talk to your kids about killing animals because this is what happened."
Yeah.
God help anyone. Don't let me catch you. Back, don't let me catch you killing anyone's dog. I'll John Wick you for a dog. I don't care.
Yep. I would too.
Dude, I'm telling you, I will John Wick your ass for a dog.
Matt, or Gitch, I'm gonna steal your flannel.
Okay.
I'm a little chilly.
You guys actually matching.
Yeah, I know. Dude, we should have flannel night.
Yeah, hell yeah, I love flannels.
Yeah, I have a
In fact,
man.
Gandalf,
Did
this is the
you
brand
guys-
this is the brand that you sent Chrissy May the last time.
Yeah, isn't it fucking comfortable?
Oh, yeah.
It's like super soft. It's really warm.
I like that you emphasize it. Like, man, it's fucking comfortable.
Yeah, so like
It is.
I was
mean,
like
it's just-
completely drunk and I was just ordering them on Amazon and then like I don't know like what cards.
Used an expired card like 3 times.
Nice. Why would it work?
I don't even
bought
know
the
how the
flannel.
heck it was doing that. Like I don't feel like I intended to use expired cards.
That would be awesome. That in your drunk stupor, you got that expired card to order you a bunch of flannel.
That would be amazing.
Excuse me, Miss Chrissy May, you need to talk about this order that went through on your expired card. Sounds like a not me
Yeah, it
problem.
sounds like a you problem.
Whoops,
Sounds like
thanks for the
yeah,
flannel.
sounds like you just bought me a Christmas gift. Thanks.
And Happy New Year.
All right. I think we've stalled enough. We should probably unbox this thing.
Oh, finally!
No, that's not it. Hold on.
Power of my dreams.
Wait.
Oh, that's what it says on the box. Okay. I was like, what?
All right. So what we're gonna do
So chilly.
is we're gonna boom. Look at that. We got unboxing cam right up there.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is it coming from?
Oh, that looks so precarious.
Yeah. Well, you know, we do what we can here on the Wine with the Wifey show. All right. This can go over here. So we have the Halo Infinite Xbox Series X 4K. I did get it at the PX, so they didn't treat the box very well, but
But you got one.
I got one.
So the PX, for those of you that aren't in the military, the PX is basically military Walmart.
Yeah, military. It's the in between of Walmart and Target.
There you go.
That's why I call it the military
Not
one.
quite so trashy, but definitely not the nicest place to shop. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and fold that down like
The
that,
tax-free Walmart.
and it's tax-free. Yeah, that is the benefit
That is,
of.
and dude, on that thing,
Yeah.
on that thing, that's like $35 you save. Yeah, at least 35, $40. Pretty much, considering it came with a game.
Yeah, it's the Halo Infinite Special Edition. So we'll take the little outer advertising off. There you go. Nice, good.
20 years.
Good view of that.
I can't believe that it's been 20 years since I was a cop. Or since I became a cop. because that's when Halo came out.
It's crazy that it's been 20 years.
Jeez.
I was in college.
Barely getting
Do you think I'd make a shitty cop?
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's actually what I considered doing after the military, was going into the police. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure all the people that I didn't like in the military are also police officers. So I didn't go that route.
I
I mean, as long as you don't turn cynical, I mean, then you'd be a good cop. It's really hard not turn
If we
cynical.
start out cynical, but also law-abiding.
Yeah.
one of the SPs or senior pilots in one of the units that I've been in was a military police officer before he became a pilot, and he hated military police officers.
Anyone I know?
Yeah, Double G. Yeah, you didn't know he was an MP?
Well, in down,
Who do you think you are?
you know, back in Colombia or whatever, wherever he was from.
Damn, I knew he was a drill sergeant. I didn't realize he was also an MP.
Yep, he sure was.
Well, that makes
But he wasn't a patrol guy, so he always used to make fun of the guys that
I
did,
thought
like,
you were
traffic
talking
stops.
about the down in Colombia guy.
No.
I thought he was part of. Thought he was a police in the military.
No,
down
he
there.
did. He went to a military high school
Oh.
down there.
Oh, so he wasn't in the military?
They're child soldiers. Yeah, I mean they still get beat with sticks. Like they're more hardcore than we are.
We are what the world calls spoiled.
He actually had a war that was going. I mean they got the FARC down there that they're actually fighting. So we just go to other. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at that.
Oh, I mean,
That was
wow.
just covered up. The
I mean,
overhead
it's just
cans.
another box.
Oh my God!
It's good packaging. It's so satisfying. I mean, it is an X box.
There is a lot of packaging. Where's the actual box?
It's right here. So here is the game code that I'm not gonna show everybody in the world.
Probably a good freaking idea. Hopefully you didn't expose it and someone was like pause.
No, I
video
didn't.
frame.
Oh, there's still stuff in here.
It's the worst unboxing ever.
This is how unboxings go. You can't rehearse an unboxing. You've never opened the box before.
It's
I
the
guess
game.
your logic. I guess your logic is sound.
So this is probably like the power cables, and yep, here's so got some HDMI cable. That's always useful.
Gotta have it.
Power. Ooh, controller. What's the
have a
controller look like? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Got all the Halo graphics and stuff on it.
Oh, let me see. All legit.
It's pretty cool. Comes with batteries. That's helpful. Oh, it's got a little 20-year on the back.
That's legit.
Pretty neat.
And dude, if you run out of batteries for the controller, you can always just steal them from our MVG cases at work, leaving us critically low on double.
Yeah, just commit fraud, waste, and abuse.
Why
That's
are all
always
of
the
our
answer.
MVG sets blinking red?
We had to play Xbox.
I don't know.
Now,
Call you back.
I will say I appreciate the fact that this is all there is for the power cable. There's no like giant brick. So that is cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Kind of nice.
Safety information. Nobody cares about that. Seizure schmeasure. Alright.
Bring
So
it.
now we got this. So this has some cool little graphics. If you can see those, that's pretty neat.
1117. I wonder what that means.
Oh, that's satisfying. Just a piece of
Look
cardboard.
at the sharp edges.
Yeah, and it is wrapped as if from one of Santa's elves themselves. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yes. For the love of God, yes. Tell me it's another box.
Well, it's an Xbox. It is another box. Are you ready?
So it looks round.
Here it comes. Oh, wow. That is the unit itself. Look at that. Here is,
Damn, that's pretty.
you got, I think, probably the power button.
Power button.
Disc eject. Got a little USB port down here. All
We're
right.
getting major echo from everyone
Yeah, I
from
see
the
that.
restream bot.
Well, thanks, 60 Hawk. Welcome to the show. Let me, every time somebody says that, I listen to it on my end and I don't hear it.
60 Hawk?
Testing.
Oh, wait, that's weird.
It sounded like a woman. Or like a Alexa voice.
I hear a little echo. Yeah. On Twitch.
Does that?
No, there is echo. The weird thing is I cannot hear Miss J at all through her mic. I hear it.
It's because her mic is not on.
No, I think it was on.
No, it
Can you
was
hear me
not.
now? I turned it on earlier.
Yeah, but the thing is if it's continually on, the battery indicator will be on. Your shit was just black.
I hear you now.
Open off.
No, I haven't.
It's okay.
I don't think I have. I think it turned off on accident somehow. Because I know I turned it on.
I don't think I'm echoing
What?
at the very least.
I mean, my laptop mic is on, but it's not feeding into the stream.
Why does it sound like Alexa?
Because I have it so that when people chat, they talk to us. Or the computer talks. That way we don't miss chat messages. Because at least when I play on my computer and I'm like playing a video game, somebody will come in and chat to me, and I'll miss it, and then they'll be gone by the time I respond to them.
Okay.
So now I have it talk to me. So anyway, beautiful,
God, that thing's pretty.
It says 20 years on the other side.
awesome case on the back, 20 years. No, it shouldn't be. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's coming through his
The
end.
Alexa voice makes
He's
it
wearing
sound like-
headphones
like
though.
Gundar.
Yeah, I don't.
That is kind of cool. In fact,
No,
you change the A
my
to a
output.
U.
I'll double check, but my output should be my mic, and my input. I'm sorry, the output should be my system, and my input should be just the mic. But I'll double check. You know, we're good there.
It's,
I could route it everything, but that would sound terrible.
I don't know what would be causing the echo, honestly. Because I don't have any system sounds from the computer going through to the stream. Oh, that's awesome. It's got like little, feel the grip on it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The little textured
Yeah.
grips. Oof.
Nice.
Fancy. Feel that. Rubbing the wine glass.
Okay. 472.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna mute my mic real quick. Let me know if you stop hearing the echo as they keep talking.
Okay.
You got to keep talking though.
Boom, bump, boom, bump, 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 bump.
So, the C chords, you know, hardware, controller, console. But
Yeah,
where's
it's
the
still
case?
echoing.
Yeah.
It's a digital.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, I hear the echo on Twitch now too.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is the way of the future. Things connect so seamlessly and have such large.
If I was there, I could help, but I'm not there, so I can't help.
Well, there's nothing that should be like we're not monitoring ourselves. So I don't understand why we are echoing.
I like that the technical difficulties are rearing their head during the unboxing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we didn't have them earlier, and we should have suspected.
We should have suspected. All right, so I will move all this.
Oh, we can see directly what's going on in your phone too. Neat.
Nope, we're not monitoring our microphone output.
No, 60 Hawk, if you sounded like that, you'd be a little more tolerable. call the doctor for a fucking skin graft.
Nothing's going through Voice Banana. I got a different system going on, so each mic channel has its own audio channel in OBS.
Burp me.
I'm not trying to burp you. You're coughing.
They were on monitor. They're all set to mono. That's pretty impressive.
It's seriously just, it's not stopping.
Oh, I just ordered a new phone.
Oh, did you?
I got the new flip phone.
Oh, nice.
We'll see how it is. It comes on Monday.
Socket. Oh, okay.
Pop socket.
Spinny.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Dick.
God.
You ruined the unboxing. Look at this thing. This thing deserves a lot more respect than you
I think
gave
the
it.
Echo ruined the unboxing.
For who?
Everybody that was watching.
Oh, whoops. Those guys.
All none of them.
All none.
Let's see here. This is going to be so easy to set up. So my plan is to set it up so that this and the Nintendo Switch are routed through an HDMI switch that is constantly plugged into the capture card, so that Chrissy May and I can very easily do couch streams and play either Nintendo or Xbox games.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I'm fairly certain an Xbox One controller will interface with this just fine, which I have. But we'll be able to do two-player, multiplayer shenanigans.
Speaking of shenanigans.
Burial cards would be amazing. That'd be an awesome stream, too.
Yeah, why haven't you guys gotten it planned yet?
No. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Guess we just need some dedication.
Yeah. We need to prioritize it over other things.
We do. The date and the location.
Well, the location is obviously here,
There you go.
especially if we're going to stream it.
Oh, fuck yeah. That would be the tricky part. Especially right now. Because, holy shit. Guess we'd have to figure out. We'd have to like do a little sensing session. I'll start shooting a text. Seriously. Imperial card.
Yeah, we'll make some good food.
You know what? I have a better way to monitor it. I'll be right back.
Oh, Lord.
Mr. Sniffles almost got stepped on. He didn't give a fuck.
Nah, he don't care.
I don't give a shit. I'm way too comfortable. It's like, I guess I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Practically daring you. He's like, do it, old man. Don't give a fuck.
Okay, I don't hear any more echo.
It was you. It was your.
How weird.
It's.
Oops.
You.
Okay. Something to do with sort of alien interference.
Like, you're the alien.
Speaking of which, I saw the SpaceX folks leaving the atmosphere the other night.
Sick.
But I didn't know that was happening.
So what did you think was happening?
So, well, and here's the thing. As we were trying to figure out what it was, a meteorite entered the atmosphere and lit up the night like
Crazy.
as if a missile had landed on Fort Bragg.
Oh,
So we were like, "What is going on? Are we being invaded?
did you see this like through MVGs? Like
Have we just been occupied?" Yeah.
You guys saw this? You guys
Yeah.
saw that through MVGs, like on a night flight?
Yeah. And if
That's
you
awesome.
look up "Lights in the Sky, North Carolina, 11 November," they have a video of not under MVG of the meteorite coming in.
It's bright.
It was crazy. So, and we were over in Normandy, DZ, just hovering because we were working on dust landings. So I was gonna show them the technique, but then we were like, let's hover here and try and figure out what this is for a second. And then people started talking about it on guard. Like, anybody know what those lights were?
Like, oh god.
It was so weird, and nobody was tracking the SpaceX stuff. So we were like, oh, I'm pretty sure we're occupied by aliens now, guys. Get ready.
Here they come.
They're here.
I was on an instrument flight today. These two dudes were having a full-blown argument on guard. And I literally could not, I tried toggling the guard reception on comm 2 and 3 off because it was so loud.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I mean, it's SpaceX.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. If
I'd
any
take
group of people have a shot at getting to Mars, it's probably SpaceX.
I would totally take that job.
I don't know what I would do for SpaceX, but
I would definitely make the shit out of some coffee.
I'm sure. Just to say I was there. But yeah, it was kind of irritating. Like, dude.
Oh, the guard around here is ridiculous.
Dude, it's stupid. Like, I literally was, like, I had to approach repeat vectors to me twice because I literally couldn't hear. Because these dudes were having a passionate argument. Like, not just like, meow, guard. I was like, hey, man.
Brandon, you out there?
I was like, hey, no, not even that. I was like, hey, man, why'd you get the hell of this freaking frequency? This is perfect. I was like, dude, and even
Okay, Captain Slappy. You ever heard that one? It's like some guys. I'm sure. Yeah, well, that's how they get away with not paying very well.
yeah.
It's a common tactic for scum CEOs.
Captain Slappy.
Captain Slappy. Okay, so it's like I think it's at it's either at the Juilliard or Giuliani. It's either at Giuliani or it's at the Boston airport. I can't remember which one. But the guy gives taxi instructions.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty sure you can't do that.
Yeah,
pretty sure you're
pretty
going
sure
to sign a contract.
yeah.
Says you got to work for a certain amount of time or you forfeit your stocks.
Making a cameo tonight. But yeah, he gives taxi instructions like Mike to Lima, right on Delta. You're number 6 in line for the active or something like that. You know? And he and the guy goes like, okay, Roger, and he just continues down Lima and doesn't turn on to Mike or whatever.
Whoops.
And so the ground guy's like, hey,
Where you going?
where you going? He's like, I'm continuing down Lima like you told me to, blah, 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 and just like goes off on this ground guy. And the ground guy's like, no, I told you to turn on Mike. He's like, no, you didn't. And just like continues to go off on him. And then somebody else is like, calm down there, Captain Slappy.
Dude, I really do love all the channels that capture those interactions.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude,
It just went
gross.
down your. Did you see that? That big.
He just added a little something.
It was inside your glass.
It's inside my glass?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Flip it.
I'd give that a rinse. I'd give that a rinse.
Thanks, Mr. Sniffles.
Mr. Sniffles.
just sneezed all over my glass.
It was like,
gross.
whoa.
I wish I could have seen. I saw it, but I didn't see it go in because of
Yeah.
the box in my way.
Because the amazing Xbox Series X that I was lucky to get,
Yes.
incredibly lucky to get.
Yeah, man.
Right time, right place.
Most,
Heck yeah.
most people have to have programming skills or pay triple face value.
Yeah, pay a scalper,
And honestly, that's such a
which
risky.
I did not do.
Well, it's a risky proposition because honestly,
Well, yeah, scalpers are criminals.
Yeah, essentially. So I mean, you could pay for like, hey, pay me $1,500.
Hey, Servum Knight, how are you?
Howdy, buddy.
Nora.
No, that's not.
Oh,
Nora.
that's the other one. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe Knight is the one.
Sorry, Servant Night.
You can't walk over here anymore, buddy. Sorry. Certainly not to get my pizza.
Yeah, it's my job.
But it looks so
Pizza.
good. Dad, it's just mine. Where is the box? I will eat it out of the box.
Paying a scalper is one thing, but people are getting ripped off. Like,
Well, they're paying double.
well, they're paying like triple or even 5 times as much. That's like $2,500. But a lot of people are paying that much just to find out that they're getting nothing.
See, I was pretty lucky with my PlayStation 5 because I got it on eBay for $1,000, and I was like, okay, that's a lot, but it was a PlayStation 5 with a physical drive and more hard drive space, an extra controller, and 7 games.
Wow.
So I did the math, and it was like $950. I basically only paid an extra
Yeah, just
$50, maybe
used.
$100 plus shipping.
Save that clip. Save the bottle. Mr. Sniffles. Is that honey? That's what I'm
And just my fingers hurt bad.
Oh, you're trying to type?
Really stick the landing there, Sniffles.
He is the least graceful cat
I saw that.
in the history of cats.
Yeah, definitely.
When we first got him, he pulled a full coffee pot onto himself.
Oh my god.
Because I tried to pet him, and he went to back up and he stepped off the counter, and then grabbed the coffee pot.
Bless his
Onto
little
himself.
heart. Bless his heart.
I'm just messaging Jen that sent the card to tell her how much I appreciate what you did.
Chrissy May was in line. She was in a 30-minute line with Walmart. It got down to what, 10 minutes, and they kicked you out of the line?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I said that if I got a Xbox Series X, I didn't need a PS5. So
How many more units do you think they'll have to sell before the demand will stabilize?
Well, the main problem right now is there's just a whole like the circuit, like
Manufacturing
the CPUs
chips.
for all industries are super low.
yeah, the micro or the
It's the same reason the car industry is
anything
hurting
that
right
needs
now,
a
too.
computer chip, you can't find it right now.
That's why they told me I put a reservation on an F-150 Lightning, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna set up an appointment after October 26th to have you come build your truck." And I was like, "No, okay." They still haven't called me to set up my appointment.
Yeah, it costs $200 because
Yep.
I got the tweet the other day that says that they had them in stock, and I was like, boom, and then I got one, like I got in, and then I was like, what? $189 to just get in to purchase one? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, if you want to buy it online. Otherwise, you got to go to the store, and you just got to hope you're at a store that gets them. Because they don't go to every store.
No.
And the whole shipping situation right now is all jacked up.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, we don't need the overhead camera right now anyway.
Whoops. Yeah. That's why I'm not even sweat it.
Yep. But I got this baby.
Yeah, you do.
If you just tuned in, if you hop over to the YouTube side, you can rewind and watch our amazing unboxing with a horrible
Ton of echo.
and my
It's all hot garbage.
and my amazing unboxing skills.
I mean, it's just opening a box.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
It only took a
that's
few minutes to
every
figure it out.
unboxing on the internet.
some YouTube channels make a lot of money opening boxes.
They do. They'll say things like, "Ooh, the cellophane."
How do they make money opening a box?
Well,
It's all in the
ad
theatrics.
revenue, and then they get sponsorship deals.
It is one of the most
They get
lucrative
enough.
things that you can do on YouTube if you have a following.
There's box
It
openings.
makes no earthly sense.
Or unboxings. If you're doing gaming content, the RP content, like the GTA 5 content, and then product reviews.
Winking
Yeah,
face.
this guy. He's got 2 thumbs. He's sitting at this table.
Is that Servo Night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Servo Night can come hang out with us, and you guys
Servo
can
Night.
play it.
I got super lucky with this. I just happened to be. Oh, hey, Judy. Welcome to the show.
Judy.
How are you?
Ask if she's the one that sent the.
Did you send me a challenge coin for Veterans Day?
Challenge.
Oh, happy Veterans Day, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you all for
Happy
your
Veterans Day
service.
to everybody at the table.
Yay.
And Gandalf, who's, I guess, at the table in spirit.
Sort of.
Especially Gandalf.
I wished him Happy Veterans Day yesterday in my post.
Yeah. You're a better
On
person than
Facebook?
I. Yeah, on Facebook.
Oh, I should go to Facebook and check that.
I don't go on Facebook very much either. I turned off my alerts and now I never check it.
Oh no, Sniffles.
Yeah, he's gonna. This is a disaster waiting to
Yep.
happen.
Like, I can do it.
We have to like re-aim the overhead cam. I bet, yeah, so she sent me a picture in chat. I bet it was my dad.
You think
that,
so?
That
Is that his handwriting?
coordinated. No, I don't know whose handwriting that is. There is nobody that I know with that kind of handwriting that would spell my name correctly that lives in Stillwater.
Do you think maybe it came from Paul and his wife?
They don't live in Stillwater.
Oh. Oh my God, that cat. Just... There's nothing up there for you.
He's like, I know there's something up here. It was
Yeah,
up here
but-
earlier.
Serve him that. Well, he yeah.
I know.
He wants all the frosting.
Oh yeah,
frosting.
it's still in that bowl. Put it in the oven.
Ah.
Sir.
He's like, I
Hey,
smell
Nora, how are you? We unboxed the box.
it. I smell that frosting.
That's usually where I put my frosting in
Yeah.
the oven.
Oh, Sniffles is trying. He's on the kitchen counter trying to get to frosting
Or pizza.
or pizza.
I'm doing well on my plant-based diet, by the way.
Yeah.
Washing it.
as-
That's okay.
No,
No.
you don't kill the vibe.
no, it's-
I don't know why you would think that.
Okay, we'll tell them, Mom. Yeah, the kittens are doing good, and Sniffles is on the counter just, causing chaos right now. Even Pierre must.
Are you
What?
trying to eat the Xbox, Gandalf?
I just did, yeah.
I just saw that. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, it's just so good. Oh, sorry, I just.
That
took a
was
bite
my
out of
shoulder.
Whatever. I'm good with cannibalism.
He's just eating
Well-
females at the table.
It's not that you say weird shit, Nora. Chrissy Mage is not a big video game lore person,
Pizza Man.
so she checked out that one time. But I was into what you were talking about, and I wouldn't let it get to you, because all this show is just hanging out with friends, talking about whatever.
And also,
Like Pizza Man.
we are not on the pulse of memes. So if you throw some brand new memes at us, we're going to be like, I don't know what
Oh
this
yeah,
means.
we are like. You want to talk about a bunch of millennial like old farts sitting on the
Yeah,
table?
we're elder millennials.
and we got a Gen Xer here too. So. shit.
Yeah, I'm even older.
I remember a time before the internet.
Oh my God.
Eh. Oh,
Nora, go over to
they were
YouTube
just
and
saying,
rewind it.
Nora, yeah. Well, you can do it on
Matt,
on,
all
on-
that nice
on
stuff.
some Twitch stuff,
Say it
yeah.
again. Say it with feeling.
No,
Oh,
what
did
he
you
was
just
saying
want
though
me
is
to say all the
that,
nice things again?
yeah.
Was this a strategic
Yes.
way to get me to say nice things again?
Yes.
Gitch, compliment me.
No.
How dare you?
Wait, yes and. Gandalf, you're a fantastic
I thought you were gonna say
sitter.
You're, Gitch,
thought you were
you're,
gonna say
you're just
something else.
you're just so tall. Not as tall as me, but
Gandalf is.
Neutral stare.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say something else to him.
I think I know where your mind was at. Gandalf, you're a fucker.
No.
Oh no.
Fucking Farvo over here. Fucker! I'll call this guy a fucker for $10. I'll call him a fucker for free. Pizza her.
That needs to be a short.
Oh, there it is. It's like Pizza Man.
Pizza her.
Pizza her.
Pizza.
hey, Gitch, are you gonna get Battlefield?
My God.
That was good.
I like
Battlefield?
Yeah.
that sound just came out of your
42?
mouth. Pizza.
I am a big fan of Battlefield games.
It's I think the beta opened today.
It's funny though.
That
It's
typo
gonna be
worked
released-
out handsomely. Like handsomely. Did you hear the sound you made come out of his face? Something
Sound
like
like
that.
Chewie.
Yeah, right? Punch it, Chewie.
I'm fairly convinced that Cardi B is just a bird dressed up as a human.
Yeah.
Like a harpy.
But I'll tell you what
Wow.
I'm thinking. I
No, like straight up a bird dressed up as a human being.
Who is Cardi B?
She's a singer.
She's the one that does the thing.
I've
Yeah,
never
sure.
heard of
I'm sure you've seen her, like, or heard of her, like, music.
it. Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
you absolutely have because I played it for you. I said, listen to this Cardi B jam, it's incredible. And you were like,
You said those with your mouth?
Oh, that was just
Yeah.
awful.
Well, you know what's really horrible about it is that I was on an FRG steering committee meeting, and I called it the Astroglide thing.
Cardi B's that one that did that WAP song.
Yeah. Wet ass
the
pussy.
WAP. Oh, is that what that means?
Yes, you didn't
Wait,
know that?
what does that acronym mean again? Someone
Wet-ass
yell that
pussy.
out? Oh yeah, okay. That is, by the way, every time I go to the strip club, which is never because I go very
Which
often.
is never because those places
that is like
bad.
the #1 song. If that song is played, every single stripper they go to a whole new level of slutty.
It's a whole new level. So I just found out recently that that song "Watermelon Sugar" is actually referring to lady parts.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
love
Yeah,
how-
and it's
I
so
love how we got
awkward
so
because
conservative
our
all of a
exchange
sudden.
student sings it all the time.
I love how
And I'm
Matt
like-
I
just.
sing it all the time too.
I love how Matt just stepped on the gas and then you guys just stepped on the brakes. What's WAP? Oh, wet ass pussy. Oh, by the way, Watermelon Sugar High is about lady parts.
Well, it's just the pulse of the individuals at this table. That's all.
Fair enough.
I don't even know how you knew what it was called.
What?
I like.
Wet ass pussy? I've heard the song.
I've never heard you say that word before.
Well,
Yeah, he
How does
doesn't
it
like to
sound?
say wet. He doesn't like to say
Very-
wet.
very careful
finds the word
about what I
disgusting.
say
Around the children.
in the house. Yeah, around
That's why I don't have
kiddos.
kids. Because I don't have to be careful about shit.
You know,
But
there's a reason I
We had
named my
kids
character
who
New
totally
World
destroyed.
Moist
Oh, we'd be
Pocket because no
fucked.
one ever wants
Our
to say
kids
it.
have dirty mouths.
oh yeah,
Dude, I mean, it's.
And I laugh at everything they
Oh yeah, it's a tradition
Like,
of my
it's
household.
something
Shit.
hilarious.
I was watching. I wish I could live my life like this, but I was watching.
Swearing.
I watch
Yeah,
a lot of
it's fucking
shorts.
Great.
Everybody loves that one.
Yeah,
Moist.
you can't go wrong with that word.
Moist.
I was watching a short of this guy. He's like a millionaire, and he's on a lot of things of like the difference between the way billionaires think and the way regular people think and stuff like that. And he was talking about how like
I'll fill you in after this story is done.
he was talking about how he got called into his school because his 4-year-old said the F word. And the teacher was like, "We have a problem here." And he goes, "I don't really think we do. I don't give a shit if my daughter swears, because I swear, and people in real life swear, and it's not the end of the world if my 4-year-old daughter says the F word. It's the end of your world, apparently, but I don't give a shit."
So fuck that.
Because they're just
Fuck
words.
you.
Yeah, basically is what he was getting at. He's like, I have more important things to worry about in my life than whether my daughter says the F word at school. Does it hurt anybody? No. It's a word. Get over it.
Yeah, it's all about context,
Yeah.
really, and even that is at that point. Anyway, so New World, I haven't played in a few weeks, probably for
Yeah,
the same reasons most people haven't.
We've been playing
Because-
Satisfactory,
Yes,
as have most
which is
people.
yeah a lot of fun. So New World, the main thing that they have going on right now that's the problem is there is
I
no
thought you
end
were
game
gonna
content.
call them
End game
something.
content is just pointless PvP. So most people, I don't know what she said, but it wasn't that funny, Matt. Come on. Most people, once they hit max level, they realize there's nothing else to do, so they just stop playing. So I saw this happen to a bunch of people, and I thought, why even get to max level then? So I just stopped playing as well.
Oh, there's no end game?
No. Their end game is PvP, and you
Oh.
don't even get rewards like WoW PvP did.
That's
There's literally nothing to work on. I mean, it's going to be planned, and it's a problem that every single MMO has because they think they have the end game that people want, but they
Yeah, but
didn't.
then people get there and realize that it's not what they're looking
Yeah.
for.
So they're going to release a patch or two and an expansion or two, and then be the game that it should have been at launch, is what everyone will say. It's just how it
Yeah.
works.
Now,
That
if you're
and
just joining, though, we unboxed the Xbox Series X Halo Edition. It's got a 20-year anniversary graphic on the back. Oh, I don't have the overhead cam on anymore. 20-year anniversary.
I think that was my fault.
Careful
No,
with
it's
that
okay. Graphic on the back. I'm gonna have this thing tied into a capture card so that we'll be able to do couch streams, play games, Missy May and I. So it'll be cool. And we'll
I wanna get-
we're gonna get Mario Kart going at some point.
I want to get my consoles hooked up to a capture card as well, but they're all upstairs.
Oh, Ruckers.
You want to get your what now, Gandalf?
So I have a Switch and a PS5, and I'd like to get them hooked up to my capture card, or a capture card, and stream those as well, but they're like upstairs in the living room. Yeah, there's really not much of a storyline. I've ignored the storyline.
I mean, the storyline is you crash
What is
land.
irritating is that we're trying to hear Gandalf talk, and then that thing is talking, and it's
Yeah.
like, what in the world is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't like turn just it down. I don't think, dude. Maybe I can. Nope.
Can you turn it off?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can do. I suppose, yeah, I can do that.
Good.
So you probably don't need the voice on while
Yeah.
we're doing the show.
Not while we're doing the show.
Yeah.
There. You're right. You're right.
You can totally have it on when you're streaming. So that way you
Yeah.
People talk to you.
That way I don't miss anything. No.
That's kind of cute. She Rucker meows
Yeah.
when she hears you guys.
She's like,
Look how we all cued in to just make cat sounds. Everybody do an impression quick. Oh no, dude, these guys big
Except-
wands and
Except-
We're
Gandalf.
actually doing an impression of
I was gonna say
our
Rucker
cat,
has a specific meow.
and you're just being a jerk.
I have to bring something to the show.
Oh, okay.
Besides, you know,
Because
there's got to be an angle.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of angle. Otherwise, I'm literally wasting
you
space.
got to play the intern part. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mom said exactly.
Exactly. He's a useless sack of shit. Oh, that's fair.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come back.
And he goes off
And
to
he
either.
literally vanished.
Disappears. Yeah.
Gandalf's a
He's-
literal
he's-
fucking
he's-
wizard.
He's with the vineyard now.
Oh wait.
Fucking magic.
There it is.
That's awesome.
Thanks for joining us, creepy, mysterious creature. How are you doing?
I'm like, wait, where's my hand?
Yeah. What am I doing?
Poke its eyes out! Poke its eyes
It's
out!
staring at us.
Oh, that's what that is.
What did you think it was?
It looks like a weird fucking face. Honestly, I was like, what the
Did you
fuck?
think Gandalf had a blanket with his face on it?
Yeah, I was like, he's got this weird face thing. And then I got closer, I was like, oh, it's a cute little kitty.
That's hilarious.
Oh, brother.
The box is kind of messing with the face too.
Yeah, we
I feel
don't
they
really need
have
the
to
box
be
there
on
anymore.
All right. It's just in the title of the video, so I want people to know it's already been unboxed. I like the star, like
That is
I
really
just-
cool. Yeah.
It's one last look at the get the light from shining on it. There we go. Yeah. Super
It's
cool.
pretty.
It's got the 20-year stuff on the back.
I mean, the box could be pretty, but if it plays like
Yes,
shit.
it is the face of the kitty back there.
That was poking its eyes out.
It'd be a real shame if Sniffles just knocked that thing the fuck over.
Look at how cute the kitty
Right?
is.
Yeah, you're
Not
right.
Like
smart.
a goddamn tragedy. Like, I'm
You
serious.
are correct.
Like, bro, you want to, like, if he knocked that ice maker, if he had the heft to knock that ice maker over, whoop-de-doo. If
Speaking
he
of
knocks
ice makers,
If he
Our
knocks that
Opal
box
Nugget
over,
ice
oh,
maker.
brother.
I do have the
It's been shipped.
2-year
finally.
protection plan from
on that,
yeah.
on that,
So,
Yeah,
nice. How much does that
it's going to be
cost?
here next Thursday.
$60.
In time
Honestly,
All right, I'm
for the
back.
price of the
Next week's
console, I'd pay it.
Heck yeah.
Hey, what?
For an actual protection plan on that console. Because they're, especially because one, they are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But also two, they are super hard to find right now.
Yeah.
Especially that particular version.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I mean,
Are you smelling me, Gandalf?
that's weird.
Did you see that? My stomach
God.
disappeared. I'm gonna pass my height and weight after all.
Eat some more pizza.
yeah.
That's I can afford that slice. You know,
I'm reading. I have chat on my monitor over here.
Oh, I thought you were smelling my hair.
No. Anytime when I'm looking on this side, it's chat. On this side, I'm looking at like the stream to make sure things are good. When I'm looking this way, I'm staring at all of you.
Yeah, Judy Sniffles does like knocking things over. His favorite pastime. Oh. I can't wait to plug that thing in and play some Halo.
I think it's cross. I think the new Halos are cross-platform. I want to say, so we can actually play those together.
That'd be cool. I
have
do
the
know.
Master
I mean,
Chief collection.
I was hesitant to get an Xbox because a lot of the games that they release for X, it's obviously it's a Microsoft product.
Yeah.
So a lot of the games that they release for Xbox, they also release for PC.
Yeah, you were like on your high horse about that. You're like, well, you can play it on my PC.
Yeah.
Why get an Xbox?
But ever
It's
since
more
they
accessible.
ever since they put the new heating element, because all the new PS5 systems have a different cooling process than the first gen PS5s.
They don't overheat.
Well, they do overheat. That's
Oh,
the
they
problem
do.
because they were trying to save money on parts, so they went to a copper-based heatsink instead of whatever heatsink they had before. And so now the PS5s overheat and they shut down. So enough so that there's a bunch of like comedy skits about it on YouTube and stuff.
I
Well,
haven't
that's-
heard that, but I don't really stay afloat of console news.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always
so I
prefer to
was
play
like,
games on the computer, but the PS has some of my favorite games of all times, like The Last of Us and Uncharted.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like the only PS5 exclusive I think that I might consider getting one to play is Uncharted. And isn't Horizons a PS5 exclusive?
Horizon Zero Dawn is now on the computer
Okay, so
as of like a year ago. That game is fucking awesome, by the way. I would love to run a tabletop RPG in that world.
yeah,
It is beautiful and so just cool.
I
And
bet they
fight
have a
robot
system.
dinosaurs.
Oh, well, you know what? If you learn the core system, which is you can get the books for free, and it's essentially a theater of the mind system. So you can the New Horizon will be on PS4 as well. Okay.
Is that's the next one, right? After Zero Horizon?
Zero Dawn.
Or yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. But with the core system, it's kind of like the old MechWarrior system where it's a D6, but they're fate coins. I guess it's the fate system, not the core system. But they're fate dice. And they have like a plus sign on 3 sides and a blank side on 3 sides. And
I wasn't saying oh Lord to you. I was saying oh Lord to something else.
oh.
I literally saw that thing that said pop trivia. I thought it said poop trivia. I was like, oh man.
But depending on how many crosses show up when you roll the dice, depends on how successful you are at whatever you're trying to do. And then the rest of it is all theater of the mind. There's no like grids or like putting pieces on the board and making sure that you have line of sight and stuff like that. It's all like theater of the mind stuff. So you can literally set it in any universe you want to, because it's all about the storytelling. But Will Wheaton was a big part of the development of it. So he's got a lot of Geek and Sundry. I think there's a bunch of Geek and Sundry episodes that they go through the fate system and they play a whole. And it's got Felicia Day, Will Wheaton, and then a couple other people that
I like her
that
too.
are playing the game. Anyway, this is the poop trivia that she's talking about.
It's not poop trivia, it's pop trivia, but I read poop.
Mm.
When I looked over at it, I saw poop. I was like...
I mean, it would
and
make
then-
sense in this house.
And then I was like, oh Lord, because I realized it said pop trivia, not poop trivia.
Augmented VR? That'd be cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten into VR. I gotta get on Orbis again. I think that's probably my favorite MMO these days. Just because You're actually in the world. Yeah, it's in virtual reality. So, like, to shoot the bow and arrow, you actually have to, like, draw
Do the
your...
movement.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Where did the intern go?
He bored us to death.
Huh?
He probably bored us to death.
I didn't bore anybody to death.
I'm ready to take a nap.
Well, I mean, that's not my fault.
What was that look?
That's a good look too.
I need to drink more wine, I think.
Do you? It seems like you're already pretty tired.
Well, you have to drink past that. Then
Oh,
you're
have to
okay.
drink
yeah, you
past
gotta
it.
get past the tired. I got you.
Yeah, I have one side of my nose just like fully crusted inside, and all I can think about is how that feels every time I breathe.
Yeah, that's...
And then, you know, Chrissy Gumi came up to me the other day and was like, honk.
Ooh.
You know, she's like, I don't even remember what she did it for.
Why
But
would
it
you-
hurt like hell.
I bet. That seems like such a weird thing to do.
Oh, she said that anytime I fall asleep while I'm watching her do school, that's
Oh,
what
that's
she does to
interesting.
wake me up.
She plugs your nose?
Yeah, but she doesn't. I never fall asleep, and she never does that to me.
Yeah.
You need to go to a sauna and then just snot rocket all over the place. Get that nice and clear.
We are going to go get signed up at the Y tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know if they have a
I don't
sauna
think they
there.
have a sauna there.
It's not like Minnesota.
They don't need to have a sauna. You just have to go in there and just start snot rocketing all over the place.
I'm pretty sure they won't take us.
Right?
They have a steam room.
I don't think they do.
They do. It's right.
been
It's
to
by
it?
the pool. Yeah. I couldn't go in because of COVID, but it's there. I've seen the sign for it.
Oh, okay.
Then what makes you think I'll be able to go in because of
Because
COVID?
you got a crusty nose and you need a snot rocket all over the place.
Gross.
There's no other reason. All you got to do is go up to the front desk and they're going to be like, "What are you doing today?" And you're going to go, "I'm going to snot rocket all over your
Yeah,
steam."
snot rockets. And then you're going to look at you and be like, I'm sorry, what?
Gross.
And you're like, need I repeat myself?
I would love to see.
Do you want me to
their
say that
reaction
again
to
in front of
that.
all of these people?
I can show you twice if you want.
I mean, I would say that.
Interesting counter.
The problem is nothing would come out. Because every time I blow my nose, nothing comes
But
out.
if you were in the steam room, it would.
You think so?
Yeah.
All the steam
Yeah.
would like
It
open
loosens
up
the
your...
mucus
Yeah.
membrane.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
fuck
why
yeah.
you
was
tell
this-
them, "I'm going
is
to your
this the
steam
part of the
room to
show
snot
that we're
rocket
on
all
now?
over the place."
Things take a
Yeah.
weird dark turn. Let's talk about it.
I feel like we've already been there once and we circled back around in a different topic. But the same kind of energy.
Oh, yeah, when he was talking about women's parts.
Uh-huh.
Vulgar,
No. Let's
No,
stay
that's
where
just
we're
the
at.
title of a song.
No, we're talking about snot. Let's keep
But
going.
no, Gandalf was saying that this isn't the first time we've gone down the rabbit hole.
Oh, that's true.
Of weird
Yeah,
energy.
you were talking about women's parts when my mom was talking about Pizza Hut.
Pizza.
Pizza.
That's what you meant to say.
Because that brought us to Cardi B, and
Yeah,
then I said
yeah.
Cardi B, and then yeah, that's how we connected those dots.
I was like, I can't
I
believe.
want to connect these dots. Next time we have to do a cross country, I want to be in the cockpit with you, and then I want you to do that, like punch it, Chewie, and be like, okay, get off this frequency.
Oh, that sounded good.
That sounded painful.
Wait,
Fuck.
why does 60 Hawk have to go to sleep already?
Because he's
a
working.
bitch.
He's
Always
working.
Night Hawk.
working.
Just like the intern is working, but he's sticking it out. Anyway, thanks for coming in, 60 Hawk.
Bye, Felicia.
Have a good night. Enjoy. Oh, 60 Hawk, you will appreciate this. Don't go anywhere until I tell this story, because I was doing a flight, and whoever was out there was very excited to be flying the Golden Knights because he must have said every time he got on the radio, he's like, hey, range, we're going to be departing the range and then climbing up to 6,000 feet with the Golden Knights, and then we're going to make a left turn back so that we can drop the Golden Knights onto the range again because we're flying the Golden Knights.
Aww.
Dude.
And then
Was he like an old guy?
no, it was somebody from the air assault unit.
Dude, because someone was driving their Dash 8 today, and like
It was a helicopter
I mean, it was
that
driving
was
their
doing
Dash
this.
8?
But
so
they
the actual Golden Knights fly a twin
So-
turboprop called the Dash 8.
I know what the Dash 8 is.
Damn.
right.
I'm
Don't
just
treat her like she's
saying.
stupid. We
Okay.
might be
Just saying.
females, but we're not dumb.
Driving,
Whoa.
So then later,
driving or flying.
it's a term that people who want to sound cool use. Anyway,
Shit.
after he did
Flying,
that drop, right? After he did that drop, later he called range radio again, and he's like, I'm going back up to do some drops. Didn't mention the Golden Knights. The range radio said, are you helping with this other operation in this area? And he said, oh yeah, the Golden Knights were from 9 to 11, and now from noon to whatever I'm doing static line drops, not the Golden Knights anymore. It's like, he really wanted people to know that he dropped the Golden Knights.
That's
all about it.
funny.
That's cute. Kind of like us, apparently. LOL. The helicopter pilots are so cute. No, you're cute, and that statement's cute.
I think he's referring to what.
Yeah, the story,
just talking
the story
about
that
the
I just
story.
said. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're misinterpreting the context.
I don't need context. I can read.
Can you?
Not well, but I can.
I mean, there is some like kind of wondering between Marines and Army, you know, when you go into either or, can you read? That's why, you know.
I can see colors.
Is it written in crayon?
I don't care. I'm really good at the colors. I don't know what the letters mean.
Anyways. All right, Cincy Hawk. Have a good night.
Night.
Thanks for coming in.
Bye, princess.
Air Force, they can read, you know, because their ASVAB scores, you know, they like require higher,
Yeah,
whatever.
they're fucking nerds.
Yeah,
Well, and they're just corporate employees.
right.
Yeah.
Like Air Force culture is weird.
But Army, you know, they like make those
Serving I
pictures.
can't read, so
They
you're
put
in
the
good
pictures
company.
on like the Band-Aids
Yay.
and stuff like that, and you know, I don't know what they do for the Marines. I guess they like
I
give them
mean,
hieroglyphics or
to
something.
be fair, the heater element of the MRE was developed for the Army folk. And it's got lots of pictures, and it says lean it up against a rock or something.
I want to be the dude who got that tattooed on his body. Rock or something.
He probably lives in Evansville because that's where they make them.
Yeah.
Probably.
But I mean, it seems like the Marines kind of have more fun sometimes.
Well, because when you're in the suck, you gotta have fun.
Yeah.
Like the Marines, they have all the worst equipment, all the worst conditions, like living conditions. They get treated like garbage,
Oh, dude.
and then
They're proud
like,
for it.
and then they're typically the first people in an area, so they got no amenities when they get there. So yeah, when you're in that kind of environment, you gotta kind of just laugh it off.
Like, I had a friend that was a Marine. He was a good buddy of mine back in Minnesota. And he was telling me about how, like, one deployment, he was like, I was snuggling to the sand. And I was like, that's so sad. Like, oh my gosh. He was just cozying up in the sand. It was freaking cold at night.
I mean, I've been there.
Have you been?
Yeah.
In the sand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sand?
Yeah.
If he was Marine, I could see that, but you've been Army.
Yeah, but my first deployment, we went to a lot of places that we didn't have any kind of.
You
We
had
had
your
to
whoopee.
take over buildings. Well, so did they.
The fucking whoopee.
Oh, yeah. Whoopee.
Hey, I saw on Grunt Style the other day that they're selling Whoopee vests and Whoopee coats.
I heard, so, I'll just call him Mac. He told me about the
Good
Whoopee,
old Mac.
the Whoopee hoodie. And I was like, yeah, I saw those,
They
but I
sell those on Grunt Style.
didn't know if
The
it
old
was
Mac
worth
tag.
it. He's like, bro, you gotta get one. They're amazing.
$49 at
Really?
Grunt Style, yeah. You can get a
We're
green
talking
one
about
or
a
a black
different
one.
Mac, but I know who you're talking
Oh.
That's my
wish we were
friend's
talking
name,
about
by
the
the
same
way.
Mac attack.
The Marine that I was talking about, his name's Mac.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's just a name.
He just had
Name
another
that a lot of
kid.
people have. Mac, there's Mac, and then there's Mac, and then there's your Mac, and your Mac. That's 4 Macs right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm shocked he got married, which
I'm
is like
sure Gandalf
really
knows a
shocked
Mac.
to me because like
Servant probably knows a Mac.
seriously never.
I don't
thought
think
he'd
I know
get
a Mac.
married.
about. Now I feel like she's talking about the Mac that we're thinking of.
Really?
Marine?
Nope. Okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah, mine is a Marine.
Okay. Never mind.
If you'd have been listening to the story.
Yeah, you started going off on a tangent. I literally was already holding on by my fingernails. I was like,
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
all right. Oh
one
no,
of
there was Mac, Mac, Mac.
one of those one of those like moody like low tempo jazz songs from Cowboy Bebop as you slow motion fall off the ledge.
Dude,
He was so cool though. Like he was my
cannot
buddy. Like when
wait to try that show out.
when like I was like talking to you, and I would go out and I'd sing karaoke and everything. And
Wait, intern,
Sneak up on him.
do you want to watch the anime or the live action Cowboy Bebop?
Yes,
and he
that's
would
the answer to that
like
question.
Watch
keep
the
all the
anime.
guys away from
Before you
me at
watch-
the bar and
Before
everything.
you
He's
watch
already
the
seen
live
it.
action, watch the anime.
He's already watched the anime.
Oh, bro, I crushed the anime decades ago.
I
Echoes
have
that.
I have hesitations about the live action, but after
I'm
how
willing to
they
give it a
did the-
chance, man.
Yeah,
It's because of you.
the same energy
Go
when I
walk
went
away
into The
and then
Witcher.
walk
I ended up
back.
liking The Witcher, so maybe you'll like this.
Yeah, so Mac would like keep all the guys away from me because the manager of the bar, he would like hit on me all the time. He'd give me advice about you.
Sounds like we're in an auditorium all of a sudden.
What the?
Testing, testing. Hello.
So fine on this end.
It is just you and I.
Well, it's because I don't talk. Maybe you guys didn't screw your little head thingies in right.
Weird.
Would be
What's that?
awesome if it was something easy like that.
What's up,
Like what?
Pootsie?
Oh, that's my niece.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's her grandma. So,
They're asleep.
talking about her granddaughter.
Yeah, I don't understand the nomenclature for grandparents. Because for me, it was always grandmother, grandfather, grandma, and grandpa. Now it's like Mima and Papa and Poo Poo and Wumna. And
Yeah,
I don't.
PP.
it was always grandma and then the last name of whatever side of the family they were on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
wanna
grew
be
up
Uncle
having
PP.
I grew up having a grandma and a grandpa and a pop and a nana.
yeah.
Oh,
My
mine were
my
just
mother
grandma and
says her name
just
is
grandma.
her grandma name is May
Never
May,
had a grandpa.
and I refuse to call her May May. She calls herself
May
May May now. May May.
Like Whip and Nene.
No, M-A-Y, like month
Oh,
month.
May May.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I will never. She's like one of one of my nieces and nephews was like, "Are we gonna go see May May?" I was like, "Who is May May?" And they look at me like I'm an idiot, and I look at them like they're idiots.
Well, that's the natural order of things.
Yeah, you mean my mother? And they're like, my dad's mom. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yes, we're gonna go see your grandmother, Grandma Hoffus.
You're so like just regular about everything.
You gotta be the cool
Gotta be-
uncle, man.
Oh, I am. I'm also the one that gives them candy and shit. Oh yeah, no, they're like, you're gonna get yours. I'm like, why? How? I'm not gonna have kids. This is a losing battle for you, my friend.
He's not gonna have kids.
No, I'm not gonna have kids.
What? You'd be a great dad.
That's what I've heard. But you know what else would be great?
Not having kids.
Not having kids and having money in
Nailed
the
it.
savings account.
Me too.
I decided that if I don't want to have any biological kids, regardless, if I do decide at some point that I want kids, I want to adopt or foster. I don't want.
That's noble.
I don't want my own little shithead. 'Cause that was terrible. Any kids I have are going to be worse.
Yeah. I will say, even because Gitchegumi's not mine in any like
Biological sense.
sense
Yeah.
of the word.
She's a lot like him.
But she is like, oh God, it's like looking into a mirror of my childhood every day.
Tell us about the part where you tried to set yourself on fire.
Aside from the argument, I
She's trying to
never
set things
argued
on
with
fire,
my
too.
parents. That's the one thing that like
Sounds like
I
cosmic
just don't get. I never argued with my
You can
parents.
adopt me and need a new Xbox.
Yeah, well,
Come on over, Serum Knight. All you gotta do is sign your soul over to the 82nd Airborne Division. Good luck with that. I can't wait to get out of this place.
Dude, this.
Dude, I went
place
to the
is-
EFMP office today. I know this has nothing to do with the 82nd, but it's just icing on the cake. So I was emailing them, right? And I was like, hey, my profile hasn't updated, but they needed to update so they can slate me. And she goes, well, it might take up to 30 days, but if you come into the office on Friday, we'll give you a stamped copy of the paperwork that should work. And I was like, all right, cool. Are you going to be open on Friday? Because it was just
The day after fucking
the day
Veterans
after
Day.
Veterans Day, so...
It's a 96 for almost every
So I
unit.
straight up was like, will you be open Friday or should I come in on Monday? And she all she did was a 3-word response, we're open Friday. I said, okay. So I went in there today. I grabbed a ticket, even though I could see all the doors shuttered for the EFMP office. I grabbed it. I was like, maybe they'll come in after lunch. I don't know. I grabbed a ticket and I sat down, and then I heard all the ladies that have access to the ticket thing, and they're like, "Who's this person that's here for EFMP paperwork? Do you know about this EFMP paperwork guy?" And then they saw me like looking at him talking, and they're like, "Sir, are you here for EFMP paperwork?" And I was like, "Yeah, they told me they were going to be here." "No, they're not here today." "Are they coming in at all?" "No, they're not going to be here today at all." I'm like, "That's what I thought. Thanks."
Sounds about right.
So I wasted my
Friggin'
time.
liars!
Yeah.
Liars!
I wasted my time going there. So, S-I-G.
Big.
Signal.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
Even I knew that. Hello.
We need signal people in aviation. And the 82nd Airborne, or the 82nd Airborne Division still has signal people. It's a whole division.
Eh.
Yeah, but do they ever help you
Are
guys
you a
out?
25 series? If you're a 25 series, we could totally use it.
Oh my freaking god.
Yeah, I thought he is.
I was 25 series. I could have joined you.
Yeah. We
I
could
would have
use
been
some
your
posters.
worst.
Oh, look at that. He's at 25 Quebec.
Don't you remember? He already told us what he
Obviously not.
was. Where? I have memory issues and like, I remember.
Well,
like
I
a-
have memory issues.
funny
and
when
I
you-
don't.
Radio operator, right?
It's funny what
Back
we'll
is
say
radio
your
operator?
significant other off.
What did he say?
You'd be
Cool,
writing down
Quebec.
so much stuff when you're a nurse.
I'm not
Huh?
sure. I know uniform is
Writing down so
a
much stuff
radio.
when you're-
Army multi-channel transmission systems
Oh, hold
operator
on.
maintainer.
Hold on a second.
I'm like, hold on.
Wait a second.
I have to write it all down. I'm amazed at some of the dietitians that can sit there and have full-on conversations with 10 patients and remember every conversation they had. I'm like,
Like,
Practice.
I used to be able to just read my textbook and just remember it. Now I read it and listen to it and look at it, and I'm just like,
What?
That's how I am too. I blame the JP8 that I drink on a daily basis.
Well, I don't have any excuse.
I
I'm just
mean-
married to you.
That's still somehow
There's-
your fault.
There's an excuse. Also, chemotherapy and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff doesn't
Yeah.
really help
Chemo
the
and-
situation.
And I'm pretty sure, this may be weird, but I'm pretty sure I've been having seizures in my sleep.
Yeah, that's a recent development.
It's been happening for a little bit. But like, I fully realized it like the other night or whatever. When after this episode happened, and like I woke up and I was just like feeling super weird for one thing. I felt like not dizzy, but not like stable really. Like I felt like I was kind of like in a womb, like in a weird kind of feeling. And like I smelled weird. Like I smelled like styrofoam kind of, but like I don't know, like when stuff comes to packed and it smells strange and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna wash this before we put it on the bed. Like I smelled like that, like strange, and then like a weird chemical smell, and then I was wet. Like I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? So I was like, I don't think I had a seizure maybe. And like since then my elbows hurt. Like it's been really wet. And like I've
We
had
still on that song?
and it's happened to me like a couple other times where that's happened, and I just didn't know what was, and I like feel very dry mouth, like very cotton mouth. So I'm just like I don't know what's happening. And afterwards I have like beforehand I have like a headache, like not quite a migraine, but it kind of feels like it's gonna turn into one.
And I told her one night, we were sitting on the couch and I was rubbing her feet. And then I went to like do something on the iPad. I was using both my feet, and she started like hitting me with her feet, which normally means, hey, jerk, rub my feet. You stopped rubbing my feet.
But she wasn't doing it on purpose.
But she was asleep, yeah, when she was doing it.
Yeah, he said I was like running like a Flintstone.
Yeah.
I've recently, it's not quite seizure level, but it's I've recently just I don't know if you know what a hypnic jerk is,
Yeah.
but I literally every single time I get tired now, whether I'm sitting up and at work and just sleepy, or I'm lying down and trying to sleep, I have a hypnic jerk about every minute until I fall
Well,
asleep.
that sucks.
And I don't really know. So a hypnic jerk, if you're not aware of what that is like, you know that feeling when like the occasional time when you're about to fall asleep or something, and you have like you're thinking about something, maybe you have a daydream or like a bear that you dream about, you fall, and then you experience the feeling of falling and you go, ugh. That's what a
I
hypnic jerk is.
hate that
But
shit.
this is localized to very specific and unpredictable muscles. So like I'll be sitting there and like literally like my right
I'll
arm
have
will
those.
will just flick, or my neck will go like this or something like that, and I'll be like about to sleep and that shit will happen literally every single day, whether it's morning and I'm just not ready to get out of bed yet, whether it's in the middle of the day and I'm taking like a nap instead of eating lunch, or I'm going to bed at night.
I get 3 of those a week when we're
Yeah.
like just falling asleep, and it's like my entire body, and I'm
Yeah.
always afraid. Like it's embarrassing. I'm always afraid I'm gonna wake you up, but my whole
Yeah.
body's just like all right, everything's cool, and then it's
He's
like,
always worried he's gonna wake me up. I sleep like a fucking zombie. Like nothing ever wakes me up, man.
yeah, no, I
You don't.
you
feel
brought
like
that term
numbness in
up,
your
and I was
body?
like, I don't know what the hell that is, and then you're describing it. I'm like, oh my god, I have
After?
3 of those a week.
Yeah, I have like
yeah,
5 to 10 a
kinda.
day, every single day.
Damn.
Unless,
Bro, I
unless
couldn't
I'm
do
so
that.
drunk that I just pass
Figured.
out, but that's probably
It's like,
not helping.
Well, I figure it's just part of like, I don't know, like being like uncoordinated or something, or like from like whatever happened or something. Like, I don't know, it's just like the weird feeling. Like part of my tongue, like the tip of my tongue feels like
Coffee?
numb. And like,
Yeah, big time.
like, I always have numbness in my feet. So that always happens, you know? But the left side of my body kind of feels like numb. And I get migraines that like my left side of my body goes numb. So I always figure, I'm like, oh, I must have, like, I have a migraine coming on or something.
Yeah, when I get migraines probably every 2 months, and I lose vision. Like I get like fuzzy vision, and like everything that's like right here is just like a purple blur, but my brain can, like, it fills in the gaps, so it's like it's always off center, so my I can't tell, because when I look I see whatever it is, and then when I go back it's like a blurred out version of what I might have seen. It's really fucking weird. I hate it, but
Oh, that's weird.
it happens every single time I get a migraine. Apparently it's a pretty normal tell.
I've heard about
And,
it a lot, that
yeah.
people get that.
Yeah. So it's usually like, if that happens, like, okay, shit, I have about 15 minutes before I can no longer drive because I can't see half the road, and then about another 10 minutes before my brain starts to melt.
Damn. I couldn't imagine being that way.
I don't
Dude,
know that
I-
we have a whole lot of creamers anymore.
What?
Because I left the ones out.
Yeah. He left both of the creamers out.
Whoops.
We have this though, the caramel macchiato. If you guys
I was
want.
gonna
Dude,
say,
that's fine.
whatever you got.
Whatever you got,
it will
dude.
work.
And then we have some Chobani Coca Loco in the fridge.
Coco Loco. I'll take whatever you got, homie. I'll drink it black. I don't give a shit.
Keep sleeping.
Are the puppies sleeping by each other?
The pup
No,
console.
they're.
They're in their own little.
That sounds like a sequel.
Pierre,
Puppies,
Pierre
kitties.
looks like he binged on Doritos and passed out.
Aw.
And then Viva's in your spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the kitties.
Oh, when he said
kitties are
puppies,
each in a,
when he said puppies, he literally meant puppies.
Yeah. I meant puppy
Yeah,
dogs, not puppy cats.
Dahlia's
kitties
on
are
this
adorable.
side, and then
They used to both
Sort
sleep in
over
this
there.
hammock,
Over there.
and now
They've separated.
they've occupied separate hammocks.
yeah.
I
Did
bought
you guys notice our mug display that
No,
Chrissy?
I'll have to look when we get up.
That's awesome.
I bought more cat towers too, so that way like
Can add to it.
so that there's gonna be like one like kind of in the hallway and then one in the front room, so that way they can like be up there and
Oh,
Nice.
got you. Okay, I thought maybe like you were like adding on to that one or something.
yeah. Or maybe Stormy will want to be in the cat tower in the front room or something, or
Oh, sniffle.
Where's he at?
I thought I saw a cat walk behind me.
He reached his paw out to you like,
Aww.
could you please lift me up?
Sorry, buddy. I'm trying to get you up here.
Hi, Sniffles. Sniffles, you're the last one standing.
Now, snot rocket all over the place.
Yeah, now that I'm not drinking out of my
Right
cup
now
anymore.
that we're not drinking anything.
He's waiting for the coffee to be made. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, don't worry."
probably. He's like, oh, they're coffee beans to get me going. You found his lick button?
Yep. The lick button.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Sniffles.
Stroop waffles?
Not for me.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
I'm all sugared out.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we stopped by
Dairy Queen.
DQ on the way over.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Really felt like a blizzard.
it's like, I just, you know, sometimes a craving just hits you.
Like now that I had that,
I like blizzards, depending on which one it is. I like some of them.
Got the royal brownie one, the one that's got like the chocolate center, and then it's got like brownie and chocolate. And actually, that's what that was. It wasn't cookie dough. It was brownie. If it was a brownie blizzard, then it's brownie. That chewy stuff that was in there.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was cookie dough.
I was like, maybe it's cookie dough, but it definitely tastes more like brownie.
I was just like, it's chewy.
You were all about the texture. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh this is perfect.
So,
Oh.
yeah. They're at Fort Hood.
Nailed it. Yeah,
Yep.
Fort Hood is a freaking toilet. I can tell you safely, I just live in suburban Austin and commute.
Rocking the suburbs.
I would just rock the suburbs, dude. I need to live on post. And frankly, neither does the Booniac. Shit, isn't he like a...
I mean, living on post has worked out for us never, so.
I like
Wow, I like that as a total negative. That was a psych out. Total psych out, as it were. Like, well, it's worked out for us exactly 0
I mean, I wouldn't want you to think we're not grateful.
that. Smell my coffee?
That's Minnesota speak for you.
That's that. What? Northern Plains.
No, it's if you
Midwest,
Google or if you YouTube how to speak Minnesotan, you
Minnesota?
get this video
Oh, yeah.
from the 80s, and it's incredible, and it's accurate.
And it's accurate. Don't people do the same shit in Wisconsin?
No,
No.
Okay.
no. There's a comedian from Wisconsin I mean,
We'll refute that.
very, very stark difference. For instance, they call a drinking fountain a bubbler.
Oh.
The bubbler.
It was always interesting to like see how things are like referred to, or even just like how different like foods that are eaten. You know what I mean? Like,
Also, I mean, shit.
Just talk to
Worse things are.
Colton.
Yeah, shit, dude.
He's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, but it makes sense,
He
dude.
eats cheese straight from the cow. What kind of cream do you want?
Straight from a
I
cow.
don't know how that's possible, but
Just regular.
Really, really hot cows.
Nah. Oh, sorry.
Like hot, like
Temperature-wise.
HAWT?
No,
That's what
we're
happens
not
when
going
your
furry here.
country's
We're not going
6
furry here.
million square miles, you know? I mean, how
Like
many
this stuff, honey?
countries are in Europe?
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, but it's not just hot. It's also got cultures in it, which is what makes it cheese.
Cheese!
Okay, a very cultured hot cow. Maybe a cow that's been to the luge.
Uncultured hot.
Let's talk about the hot cows that culture that Beecher's
Let's
cheese.
talk about hot cow culture.
Whack. Wet ass cow.
Ew.
Wet ass udder.
Oh,
That's what
boy.
you mean to
It's
get. It's wow.
Wow.
Wet ass
udders.
You know,
How
when
the
I was
shit-
a young lad
You set yourself on fire. I know. We
of
love
the
that
ripe
story.
age of 6 or 7, I was sold into slave labor on a dairy farm,
This is a true story.
and the dairy farmer gave me milk straight from the udder.
And how was it?
It was good, and I didn't die, which I found out later in life is a very good thing, because it's not healthy to
No,
eat
it's
milk
not.
straight from
No.
the udder.
Ow.
Also,
Why do you think that the frickin' U.S. sells pasteurized milk?
to continue the story, well, I was 6, so I didn't really know
No.
anything.
I love how people swear like, oh no, the unpasteurized milk is healthy. All right, well go ahead and have fun
Then
with that.
drink it.
Yeah. Enjoy dying of weird, strange diseases. Anyway, speaking of dying of weird, strange diseases, later that
Lit
same
yourself
day,
on fire.
I fell into the trough, if you know what a trough is,
Yes.
Yes.
in a cow
I think you
barn.
pee at in stadiums.
I fell into a trough that was head deep in cow shit.
Oh, gross.
How did you survive your childhood?
I also had.
You almost drowned in cow shit and set
Listen,
yourself on fire twice.
I also had tubes in my ears, so I got a double ear infection
my
from
God.
cow shit.
Oh.
And all I wanted was a hug, and nobody would hug me because I was covered in cow shit.
You know, a
And
lot of things
they
are
weren't
piecing
even
together.
your family. They were your, like, you know, you were there for
Well,
servitude.
my dad was there.
Oh, your dad was
He
there?
pulled me out. He
But he wouldn't
pulled
hug
me out
you.
by the back of my neck.
But he
And I was
wouldn't
like,
hug you.
"Ah!" And he was like, Like, carried me to the shower and
you're
sprayed
gr-
me down.
You
You're-
stink, boy.
Yeah,
He deloused you.
yeah, pretty much.
Was it hot
Scoured
cow
me.
crap?
What's that?
I said, was it hot cow crap?
Why are we debating?
I mean,
why are we debating the
Just
semantics
milk
of
the
the
cows,
cracker?
so it was
Do you,
it was
like,
fresh cow shit. That's
well, how
Would you
fresh
say it
though?
was
Because a
right?
fresh cow shit would be warm to the touch. So
Yeah.
this is important.
This is important
Well-
to the story.
It was literally 32 years ago, so it's kind of fuzzy on the memory.
Okay, so
Like,
we're
I
gonna
think
say
I
it's
kind of,
32 degrees,
just
so
pushed
it's
it in
very
the
cold
back
cow
of my
shit.
mind on
Yeah.
purpose.
Until we started talking about hot cow culture, and then it all came flooding back.
You're like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
I
time.
remember when I did some shit play with some cows.
You know, this took a lifetime to repress. Now I get to do it all over again.
Time to call the therapist. Hey, you'll never remember. You'll never guess what I just remembered, huh?
I didn't even want to remember it. My jackass friends made me remember.
Let me tell you all about cold cow shit.
It wasn't even warm.
It just felt like being awkward for a second.
Okay.
All,
I
all
was
you
starting
can
to
see
sense
is,
that. I was like,
all you can see is
okay.
Gitch's dad bod.
I'm just waiting for my coffee to finish up. And I want to be. Now they're both over here.
Oh, excuse me.
If you want to see some adorableness that will make your face explode,
Oh yeah.
they're both in the same.
Oh, now they're both.
Jennifer's all about that.
There's 4 ears instead of just 2.
Look at them being cute little siblings.
And they're licking each other.
Aww. Look at them.
They're like, oh my god, they're coming. Quick, act like a cat. We are cats. I know, act like one. They'll give us treats.
That's so cute.
Look adorable. Look cuter. How about if I put my head down like this? Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
cute.
should,
Oh, they're
should I
coming
be getting
closer.
a cup of coffee too?
Yeah, you should.
Well, fuck.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
the coffee cool down.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
Where we get ready to end the show. All right.
Oh, give me kisses.
Aww.
Oh, give me kisses. Give me kisses.
They are appreciating the fact that the kittens have occupied the same little hammock on our cat tower.
Discord's giving me kisses.
Discord is really like an outgoing one.
Yeah.
Dahlia is really like mama's girl. Like, she follows me places. She gets all freaked out if I'm like not somewhere.
She yells.
Yeah, she
You
yells.
shut the door to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, if I
She
should.
sit out there and yells.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
Kind of weird. She's just like, Mom, why are you out there?
I've dog. Yeah, our dogs do the same shit. It's fine. Animals are funny and super clean. I guess that's why we have them.
Yeah, I heard on a podcast the other day. I believe it was Stuff You Should Know Listener Mail segment. Well, they were talking about why dogs bark. And essentially, dogs have been bred to be perpetual children. Because in the wild, the only time wild dogs bark is when they're puppies. When they're like that play stage.
Oh.
And domestic dogs have been bred, obviously, 1, to be trainable, and 2, to not ever develop into killing people because if you have a house pet, you don't want it to kill you.
Because I have a Macy's card.
That's weird. If it comes, did you order one? I think they probably just haven't closed it. Anyway, the dogs they never grow past puppyhood, which is why my whole life, when I've called an adult dog a puppy, and everybody's like, it's not a puppy, it's a dog. I'm like, it's a puppy, look at it, it's a puppy.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not a puppy. They're like, it's a dog, it's more than 2 years old. And I'm like, puppy.
Still.
We're arguing semantics.
Now,
Yeah.
I know I was right all along.
Yep.
So suck it, nerds.
Suck it.
Suck it! I just want to say suck it.
Yeah, I feel like suck it right now. Looked at my Facebook.
Sometimes you just feel like suck it.
Oh, your Facebook's not pleasant?
No. People all day. You can need to suck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all day. Just because I posted that thing the other day where I like literally looked through the feed and was just like, people? Literally? I mean, it's not like I'm making this shit up. You know, literally people were not posting on my friends' posts. They were like, I see my friends' posts that were like females that are veterans posting their pictures of them in uniforms and like 2 clicks when they posted their picture from the morning. 2 clicks of likes the whole day? Really? Where like maybe somebody else, like some guy would have 200 something? And I was like, freaking what? And then like, you know, one of my other friends, like this guy that served here in the 82nd actually, he spent like 22 years in and like had nothing. Nothing. And then I was like, wow. Like, I was just like, this is freaking shocking to me. Matt got no text messages from anybody. Normally he gets like a whole ton. Like, it's not about that, I get it. But like, I was just seeing a whole bunch of like TikTok videos and a bunch of like, oh my god, Black Friday sales and, you know, like a whole bunch of stupid crap memes and like...
Everybody's emotionally exhausted from COVID.
Just people just posting crap, and I was like, nobody appreciates that they have the day off today because it's Veterans Day.
Except
Yeah, I mean, like,
We texted in our thread.
like nobody, like the wives were posting for their husbands because they appreciate their husbands. You could see that, and then like so you see all
Except
those
for me.
posts.
But I have a reason why I didn't. Not because I didn't want to, but like legit.
But
I got-
also because you didn't want to.
No, it really wasn't because I didn't want to. I get up super crap ton fucking early, and I get home super crap
Crap
ton
ton
late.
late.
Jennifer is excused from bullshit until next May. Seriously.
And
She does
then-
not have to cook or give a shit.
And then I was just like, what in the hell?
Sounds like my everyday.
I was just
I'm
kind of
telling
like,
you.
what in the hell? And I was just like angsty, like super angsty, you know?
Angsty.
Because like I know like a person that like regularly posts on Facebook about like how he feels depressed that he never like served for any reason since like this whole like, you know, bailout since the whole Afghanistan thing, and he feels major depressed.
I wonder if that has a lot to do with it, because a lot of the text messages I get are from guys that were over there, that were involved in that. They're probably all pretty jaded.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's what happens when you...
And so I was
happens when
kind
you're
of worried
fighting a
about
war
that. I
with
was
no
like, you
clear
know,
goals.
I spent my
Especially
like
if it's ultimately lost.
and then I was like in this like realm of like, you know, I was thinking about all my Veterans Days I spent with my dad. We were selling poppies. We were serving coffee to vets at vet homes. I miss my dad, you know, and he's dead,
Yeah.
you know.
Miss my-
And like, I don't get that. And like, he loved serving on Veterans Day, you know. He loved Veterans Day because he served and you know, he got to serve other vets and everything, and then I was just seeing this crappy Veterans Day. And then so I posted about it, and all these people who never served, by the way, they were like wives.
Then fuck them hoes.
wives.
To quote some famous rapper.
And they were like,
To quote the poet Odin.
fuck them hoes.
they were like, I saw all sorts of posts. Or people that didn't ever serve, you know, they were like people back in Minnesota that are like friends that, you know, are like, I saw all kinds of posts, they're beautiful, and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, seriously? Like, no, you don't even get it. You don't know what it's like to serve, to leave your family, to like lose your friends, to like miss time with your family, to like lose all that time and never get it back, to basically serve for no reason, and
Well, and the fact that most of the time you're giving up the best years of your life.
Yeah.
18 to 20, 18 to 38. You know?
I mean, my one kid major
Bye.
resents me.
Said bye.
Me? I mean, you have to laugh about
He's
it.
saying bye to
I
the best
thought
years of
someone
his life.
there was like,
Yeah.
bye.
I came in, I tried out for Special Forces. Now I'm 15 years in, I can barely walk half the time. So, like, I'm gonna get out, and
All downhill.
that's just gonna be my life.
Good job, babe.
Although that's the meme right now for millennials, because we're all hitting that age where we get like random back pains for sleeping in the wrong positions. Stuff like that.
Right. So, you know, I just saw another
Are you a
post.
millennial? It's 9 o'clock. Don't forget to take your acetaminophen. I'm
Oh,
your
yeah.
girlfriend.
Right?
Other than that, it's like,
I
hey,
saw another
hey,
post
remember
from, like, a
this? It's like
person that
AOL.
was
It's like,
just
don't
like,
forget the
oh,
ibuprofen
I
for your
saw
back, you
lots of
geriatric
posts.
fuck.
Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, in general, veterans don't like to be thanked for their service. And, you know, they have their groups of people that they go to and that, you know, they served with, so they don't generally like to be thanked. I was like, what?
Okay, look, that's true for every generation and for every conflict.
Well, it's
but,
true for some people. It's not true
Yeah.
for everybody.
It's not true for me. I don't even keep in contact for most of the people that I serve with.
The point is, it's not whether or not the individual wants to be thanked for their service. It's showing appreciation
Right.
I
for
got you.
that service. You know, like I personally, it's very uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable for me too, but I don't want it to my face. I would just like to see that somebody took time out of the day and blanket post, hey, I was thinking about people that took time out of their life.
Yeah.
You certainly don't want society to regress back to like the late 70s where, my God.
Yeah, people were getting spit on coming home from Vietnam
Right.
and stuff. They had to live through that nightmare and then come home to a country that just didn't want them.
Yeah, I mean, that's awful.
I
mean,
just
it's
don't
no
understand
wonder a
how
lot of those
people
guys
can
are homeless.
Be mean to other
Yeah.
people in general.
That's what we were talking about that today too. Is like, why can't people just be decent people?
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just be a decent human being? And
So there
Like-
was two examples. Okay, this one girl posted on Facebook that she doesn't understand why people can't just be decent to trans when they want to be called by a he, she, or them, or whatever pronoun. And I said, why can't people just be decent in general? Like, you know,
Yeah.
that used to be a thing, you know, treat people by the golden rule.
Yeah.
She got pissy at me. She's like, you don't get it. And I was like, so what? You don't want me to be nice to your mom? Because she's like 19 and I'm friends with her mom.
Yeah.
And I used to babysit her. And
She didn't want you to steal the spotlight from
She
her.
wanted to make sure that you knew she was
Well,
important.
she's
That's
trying to
what
push her narrative.
Yeah.
yeah.
trying to push the narrative, and you're not following the narrative. That's where people have issues with it.
Because she can't see the bigger picture. That's the problem. A lot of people just don't see the bigger picture. Like, it's not all about you.
Yeah, and it drives
And
me crazy.
I get
and
there are some times where
There are some
it's
times
like,
where
okay,
it's
yeah,
warranted to have that recognition.
everybody's life is important, but there is a group of people who has historically been oppressed. So let's maybe pay a little bit more attention to that group of people.
Of course.
well, I felt bad for Sydney because, like, you know, she was at school and she's, you know, being from France, she doesn't deal with all this.
Yeah.
so she doesn't understand it. She feels that everybody's equal. Like, she doesn't see the difference in colors. She doesn't understand the difference in colors. They're all the same there.
Like,
You
we're
know?
all people. Like, that's
They're
how
all
I.
just
That's
the
how
same.
I've always seen
I
it,
was
but-
watching it was actually kind of an interesting, like, looking at
like perspective.
American life, because it was a Scottish comedian, and like he opened the thing, he's like, I don't have white guilt. I don't deal with that because we had potatoes in the ground, and then we picked the potatoes ourselves. We didn't steal a whole nother country of people to come over and pick the potatoes for us. It was like, and it was like, wow, other countries don't have to
worry about that.
So,
or think
you know,
about that.
she was at school and somebody said something about, you know, she had just witnessed a fight. And most of the fights that happen, which, by the way, she has never seen a fight until she came here.
Cool.
And
You mentioned that before.
yeah, so she was just like, oh my gosh, another fight. Like, she just thinks it's crazy.
It is crazy.
And most of the fights are between black people at her school. And she thinks that it's just because there's more black people in her school. She, you know, asked her, I'm like, why do you think that it's between black people? And she's like, I think it's because there's more black people in my school. And that's just like logically, you know, she used logic about it.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, that makes sense. She didn't say, oh, because they are socioeconomically more, you know, prone to being more violent, or, you know, they don't have dads in the home, or, you know, all these different reasons or anything like that. You know, she's like, well, there's just more black people in my school, so the chances are higher, you know, and it made sense. But she said something, you know, and she's like, oh my gosh, another fight. And somebody said something like racist about it. And she questioned them. She's like, what? And they're like, you know, they said the N-word. And she's like, why do you call that? And they're like, because it's ghetto. And she's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand. And so,
Well, hello.
I got it.
Okay,
Oh no, I
thank
can't.
you.
I'm not on
Oh,
YouTube.
you're not on the
I'm not on
YouTube.
YouTube.
All right, yeah.
we
Oh,
go.
finally, some of the viewers are contributing.
and so she didn't understand it and anything. And so, like, one of her friends was just like, well, you know, there's a difference between color. And she's like, no, everybody's the same. I don't see any difference between you, me, them. Like, we're all the same. You know, we look different because, you know, we have different parents and everything. But, I mean, that's fine. Like, we're all the same. I treat everybody the same. And then they got all, like, angry at her. And they're like, no, that's not how it is. You know, black people matter. And she was just like, what? You know, she couldn't understand why they were so angry at her.
Yeah.
You know, and she came home really upset. And
Poor kid.
I felt so bad for her because it's not her fault,
No.
you know. And it's like, I feel bad because I feel like at some points, people make it too much.
Yeah. Like, it's over the top and unnecessary.
Yeah. And, you know, and then the second example was where somebody was just like cruel to a girl was, so this one girl I know, she was married to a soldier, and while she was married, she went to basic training. She was going to serve too. And while she was at basic training, her husband decided that this was like the perfect time that he was just gonna go get a divorce and take the kids. And he was special forces, and he like decided to like move while she was gone. So like he like moved, apparently. I don't know how they have like that power to just up and move, but he up and moved, and he moved here. And so she found out while she was at basic training that her husband had moved her kids, and that it was in her best interest to probably not finish basic training because her husband was going for like full custody. And so she didn't finish basic training. And then she had to like move from where they used to live, and her prior job had like taken her back and everything like that. And so she had a job for a little bit, but then, you know, her attorney had like gone to court and everything, and she found out that she was going to have to move to here to have like dual custody with her ex-husband. So I was like, that's crazy. So she posts a picture on Veterans Day that she, you know, of like whatever she had from basic or whatever, and she's like, I wish I could have done more, but you know, I couldn't. And somebody like posted, you didn't even finish basic training, you're not a veteran. And this person that said that never served themselves. So I was just like, what in the world? Why do you gotta be so mean to people? Like, for one, it's not her fault. For two, she wanted to, and she had the guts to even like sign up and go to basic training. That's a scary thing for a lot of people.
Dude, some people don't make it out of basic training alive.
That's true. People died at basic training when I was there.
I mean, it's not common, but it does happen. Like, people do die.
My
at
heart
basic
broke
training.
for her because I can understand like the you know, just the feeling, because like I got injured at basic training and I had to like recycle through part of my training, and like during that time I felt like a major failure. So like
Well, the military doesn't help with that either.
no.
They
Yeah.
don't, because they're like, because if you have to be recycled, they go out of their way to kind of
Make it harder.
treat you like garbage.
Right. I mean, I had some awesome like drill sergeants that like literally took me from my surgery to, I mean, I was on drugs and I qualified weapons. I don't think that's legal. But
Here, just put it that way. Squeeze, pop, bang, rat, tat, pew, pew, pew.
they literally, I had a blanket wrapped around my bandaged leg, and they were like protecting it from like the sand and everything.
Oh,
It was
boy.
like really crazy. I mean, this is like, you can't make this shit up. It's weird. But I mean, in the end, some of those people looked out for me, and then, you know, I had to like wait and recycle to like the next part and like continue on, you know, so I was there waiting at reception to join the next crew that was going on. And it sucked, you know. I was so worried. Since I was National Guard, I was like, oh, what if my state wants me back or something like that, you know. So it was horrible. So I could understand kind of like how she felt, like, you know, that she sucked or something, and, you know, I don't know. I mean, to see the people that were like bashing her on her page, why do they gotta be so mean? There's no reason for it. Just move on.
Yeah, I've never understood that. Like, I mean, Facebook does a good job of compelling you to interact with whatever you see, but
It was honestly like the first time I was like, oh, I think I'm done with Facebook.
that's why I have not deleted my Facebook, but I turned off the alerts on my phone. I barely ever look at it.
I mean, I can't delete Facebook because we have a foreign exchange, and that was like an agreement that we would like post things for the exchange group, you know. But like, I literally I was a crazy person this morning, like deleting people and unfollowing people that didn't post for Veterans Day. I was like a crazy person. I was so emotional. I was like crying, and I was like, "You're gone, you're gone."
Did you delete me? Because I didn't post shit.
Well, you're different.
To be fair, I didn't post shit either.
I didn't either.
He didn't even wish me Happy Veterans Day. And he didn't even acknowledge me pretty much the whole day yesterday.
Whoops.
I mean, I have excuses, but
They're
worthless,
not good
so.
excuses.
Like, I walked into the house and was immediately asked to leave and go drive the exchange student somewhere. That I wasn't
Leave, please.
prepared to do. Yeah,
Well, okay.
but, you know.
I mean, I asked you to because I was taking a test. But I mean, I guess that's not good enough for you.
There's that Minnesota, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, is this
I
that
mean, you
thing
chose
you guys
to
are
take the
talking
test
about?
at that time, and you knew that that was coming up, and I didn't.
Things are a lot
I'm
more
sorry
easy
that
going in
you
California,
got
bruh.
offended. God, I hated that shit. That's what my ex-wife.
Well, I
used to
didn't know
always
she
say.
was going to
I'm
go to
sorry
it
that
because
you
I
were
wasn't
upset
sure
by
if
what
she
I
was
said.
going to feel well or not.
Well, I didn't even know it was a thing until.
Well, you weren't
had
part
to
of our
leave.
family
I don't know, but I
because
think
you
my
were
arm's
gone.
gonna fall.
Well, that's not my fault.
It is your fault. You're not part of the family most of the time.
Well, when I'm gone, it's not my fault. I don't choose to be gone. I have to.
Well,
be.
you,
Trust me, he's not happy about not being home.
well, a lot of the time you don't like text or say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Well, it doesn't mean anything.
And you
Yeah,
don't
I
like
spend
say,
a lot of
"Hey,
the
what
time-
are the kids up to? Is anything going
Yeah,
on
I do.
with them?"
When I'm on duty, I spend a good portion of the time on the phone with you, talking.
To
about
be
what you're
fair,
doing.
that is 100% accurate.
I'm on the phone with you more than anybody else is on the phone with their family at work.
Trust-
I promise you.
He has a ringtone for you that I can hear down the hall, like 3 hallways down. I'm like I hear it, and I'm like, oh, Chris is calling Matt. And I say at least twice to 3 times a day. I'm like, oh, Chris is calling. Hey,
Now,
Chris
see,
is calling.
this is the reason why I always said that the only thing harder than being in the military is being married to someone in the military, because you may not be able to get the care that you feel that you want or desire, but he's doing the best he can, and there has to be compromise. I mean, you've been together for 10 years. This isn't anything new. I don't know. I don't understand why it would be a problem.
Marriage retreats by Gandalf.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is
I've known you two since you met, and it's not like Gitch has been an overly, like, the fact that he talks to you daily. Like, I talked to when I was deployed, I think I called my parents twice the entire time. It doesn't enter my mind like, oh, I should call this person, let them know I'm alive. Like, well, whatever.
That
They
was
haven't heard
nice.
I'm dead, they know I'm alive.
When we were in Afghanistan, I got to talk to you every day. So thank God for that.
Yeah, I could.
Thank
have
God
talked
for
to my
Indian
parents every
SIM
day,
cards.
but I didn't. I mean, it's just who I was. It was nothing malicious. It was just I had other priorities. So you can't be surprised and expect, everything to change just because something changes. It doesn't work like that.
It's just hard. It's just difficult. It's hard to explain. Even when he's around, he's not around.
He's around right now. Are you saying he's not there?
He's not forced to be around right now.
Seems he might be a ghost.
Not really there.
Yeah, but he
I don't know. I see a lot of green screen. I see a lot of green screen. Yeah, thank you.
I know that I'm not present as much as I should be. But, I deal with my own issues. I have my own stuff going on.
Everyone does.
So, it's not like I don't want to be here.
It's compromise is part of a partnership like this.
I get it.
Sometimes
I'm a
people
bad
can't be
guy.
there as much as they want
No,
to be.
it's not it at all. I was pretty shitty on Veterans Day, and I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be. But I don't think I deserve to be called out for it on a live stream, because I don't think I'm any worse than a lot of people.
Well, I'm not meaning to call you out on a live stream. I apologize for that.
I appreciate that.
Whose fault this
I
really
think
is.
she's more upset about the attack on herself.
I think it's all the assholes on Facebook. I think that's who we really need. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think that's who we really need to focus our anger on. Those
Ultimately,
dickwads.
it compounded from that, but then
Yeah.
it didn't help that I got home, got home from a, what is it now, 37-hour duty or whatever we do.
Yep, whatever the fuck it is, whatever this cavalcade
We
of
can't-
fuckery is.
We show up at 8:30 in the morning on Monday and we can't leave until 1500 on Tuesday, however long that ends up being.
Yeah.
And
And
then
you know why? Because the lieutenants couldn't just leave. They'd have to work all day. It's like,
Yeah.
your logic doesn't even fucking track. Secondly, don't break their arms jerking them off, because half of them are fucking idiots.
Yeah, well, they're still learning their job.
Oh my god, learn it faster. For the love of God, if you're watching this, if any of you are watching this, learn it faster. And don't give me that shit like, well, you only have to do one thing. Hey, we have to do that one thing damn good.
No,
I mean,
you only see one
damn.
thing that we do.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's really hard having to be in charge of that. You know what, dude? You literally, or ma'am, lady, whoever, especially if you're watching this on fucking Facebook, since I know my Facebook has more leaks than the goddamn Iraqi Navy. Okay? Let me tell you something. You sat there and begged dozens of people to do the job. So don't tell me how hard it is to do it. Shut up and do the thing you begged to do, that you get paid really good fucking money to do. I am done. Since we're all sharing our feelings.
And with that,
This is a part of the show
Where it got really dark.
where it gets really dark. It's usually right after the coffee
I
cooler.
think we're going to go ahead and sign off there.
Hold on a second, I got more shit to say!
If this is the kind of thing that you like and want to tune in to see every week, we
Rage!
do this every Friday around 9:30. We were late today. It's been a pretty rough week, in case you hadn't picked up on that. But
This show gets really real at the end.
yeah,
Yeah, man, they're good for a while, but all their feelings like
hit
come
the
out.
follow
of you.
button, like, comment, do all the things, help the algorithm out. And until next time, keep your head above water.
Play the song!
Was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The Wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.